Here we'll look at a dissection of the Mexican gray perch. Our species is Pomidaceus macrocanthus. We'll start by looking at the external features of this fish. We'll start at the mouth and work our way back. Here are the nostrils, incurrent and excurrent, the eye, and behind that, the operculum, which covers the gills. We'll remove this later. There's the lateral line that runs the length of the body, then the pectoral fin. At the back, we have the anterior dorsal fin, the posterior dorsal fin, and behind that, the caudal fin. There is the anal fin, the anus and urogenital opening, and the pelvic fin. Here's the anus, and behind that, the urogenital opening. To open this animal, you'll make an incision behind the operculum down to the ventral side of the animal and forward. Go then back to the anus, cut up, and create a small window. Here you can see the different parts of the perch. We have the heart. The pericardium is slightly obvious here. We have the pyloric ceca extending backwards. If those are moved out of the way, you can more clearly see the intestine, which runs down the length of the body to the anus. If we move the intestines out of the way, you can see the spleen. And if we move the intestines the other way, you have a better view of that spleen. Above that, we have the stomach. And above the stomach, you can see the liver. When the liver is reflected, you can see the gallbladder. Above that liver is the swim bladder. This one has been punctured so you can see the airspace inside. Here we have the gonad and the urinary bladder, both of which empty through the urogenital opening. Now, if we remove the operculum, you'll be able to see the gills. So here you'll cut the operculum away to expose those gills. Here's a view of those exposed gills. You can see there are different layers of the gills. To remove one, cut one out, and then you can see that arch with those gill rakers and the gill filaments.